Hello and welcome back to Ukraine Today. My name is Peter Byrne with the Press Review. In an article titled "Why Germans Are Fighting in Eastern Ukraine," the Deutsche Welle news agency cites an investigative report by Germany's Welt am Sonntag newspaper that chronicles the involvement of ethnic Germans in Russia's invasion of Ukraine. There are more than 100 Germans who have traveled to Ukraine to join the ranks of pro-Russian separatists. Most of those combatants are also believed to be ethnic Germans, known as Spätaussiedler, who left the former Soviet Union or Russia for Germany in recent decades. The Reuters news agency, meanwhile, writes about Lithuania's preparations for a feared Russian invasion. In tiny Lithuania, the threat from Moscow feels so real that the country plans to reintroduce military conscription. Unlike Latvia and Estonia, Lithuania does not share a border with mainland Russia. To the south is Belarus, headed by Alexander Lukashenko, Russian President Vladimir Putin's puppet dictator. And finally, agency France Press reports on bills granting areas in eastern Ukraine's combat zone special status, in line with the February ceasefire declaration agreed to in Minsk by the leaders of Ukraine, Russia, France, and Germany. In the draft bills, the area in question is demarcated by Ukraine's state border with Russia in the east, the Azov Sea in the south, and the front line between Kyiv's forces and the separatists, as defined by the Minsk Agreement. AFP notes, however, that Russia has already criticized the measures, saying that Ukrainian officials are refusing to discuss the proposed legislation with Russian-backed militants in the combat zone. But according to Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko, Russian-backed militants in East Ukraine have already breached the February 15th truce at least 1,000 times. During an interview in Berlin on March 16th, Poroshenko told the Welt newspaper that the ceasefire arrangement was being ignored and called for more sanctions on Russia in order to put more pressure on the Kremlin. We will find out how EU leaders react when they meet in Brussels on Thursday and Friday this week.